Welcome to the highlights of Jacob's Henoi Search Destroy match, where he plays with a gold AK-47 and takes down a few campers. Also gets an across the map kill with his grenade launcher and the usual carnage that he specializes in. And talking about campers, the first camper owned by Jacob on this match was this bush camper, which I have already featured in my Camper Got Owned video series, but still added this to admire how stupid the camper was to keep moving while camping, which was the reason of his bird getting owned by our friend Jacob. Camping peace, sucker. Then Jacob shows another example of his great eyesight by eliminating an enemy while being blinded by a flashbang. Taking a stroll down the map and suddenly somebody shot him. So Jacob stops and turns around to find a guy that was probably stalking him like the Slender Man. And the round ends as Jacob was trying to climb that thing and almost getting himself killed. Whoa, he was lucky. Now behold, Jacob's super epic across the map kill with the grenade launcher attachment that's on his AK. Yep, better known as the Noobtube. But hey, just look at the distance it traveled, almost as if it's a bird, flying away and enjoying the scenery, until a guy comes in the way and both end up dying. Poor birdie. Watching camper owning videos and playing horror games is good for you, and that's because you get paranoid and tend to check the corners, which most of the times have corner campers. Then back to the stalking spot, we see another stalker, but this time it's a lot creepy since he's running at you with a knife in his hand, like a psychopath. Luckily, Jacob manages to get away from him, and then, moving back to the houses, he himself kills a guy with his tomahawk, which is a bit more like a fire axe. So a fire axe to the back by another person is like a horror story, but anyway, it did look cool since Jacob pulled it off while performing a dolphin dive. So watch your back, dolphin dive man is stalking you. And finally, playing around with C4, Jacob gets a kill on a camper inside this creepy house. So one C4 through the window and another through the door, but then a claymore ends the game for Jacob. But hey, he didn't die alone, he took a camper with him, which was about to jump, I guess, because the camper died and he actually disappeared. So I assume that he fell out of the window, or maybe he was a Call of Duty ghost. Did you see what I did there? Oh, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great weekend.